A UK citizen disagrees strongly with a court judgment but follows it anyway. Which core principle of UK society is being demonstrated? A. Freedom of expression. B. Parliamentary sovereignty. C. Rule of law. D. Individual liberty. Answer: C. The rule of law means that everyone must obey the law, including court decisions, even if they personally disagree. Legal changes must be pursued through lawful appeals or parliamentary processes, not by ignoring judgments. Why must UK civil servants remain politically neutral even after a change in government? A. To avoid criticism from the media. B. To ensure laws remain secret. C. To provide consistent public services regardless of politics. D. To prevent elections from taking place. Answer: C. Political neutrality ensures that civil servants serve the country and the public, not a political party. This allows government services to continue smoothly even when elected leaders change. A local authority creates rules for public libraries without national approval. Why is this allowed? A. Local councils are independent states. B. Parliament has no authority locally. C. Local government has delegated decision-making powers. D. Courts supervise councils directly. Answer: C. Parliament gives local councils authority to manage local services. This allows decisions to reflect community needs while still operating within national law. Which situation best illustrates individual liberty in the UK? A. Mandatory participation in elections. B. Freedom to follow any religion within the law. C. Government control of newspapers. D. Restrictions on peaceful assembly. Answer: B. Individual liberty protects personal freedoms such as belief, lifestyle, and expression, as long as actions do not break the law or harm others. Why can UK laws be challenged in court but not ignored? A. Judges have more power than Parliament. B. Courts review how laws are applied, not whether they exist. C. Citizens vote directly on all laws. D. Courts can cancel acts of Parliament. Answer: B. Courts interpret laws and ensure they are applied correctly and fairly. However, Parliament remains the highest lawmaking authority. Which action best reflects mutual respect in modern UK society? A. Expecting everyone to share the same beliefs. B. Tolerating different lifestyles even when personally disagreeing. C. Avoiding interaction with people from different backgrounds. D. Criticizing cultural differences publicly. Answer: B. Mutual respect involves accepting diversity and differences while respecting shared laws and social responsibilities. Why is freedom of speech limited in certain situations in the UK? A. To prevent criticism of government. B. To protect public safety and prevent harm. C. To restrict political debate. D. To reduce media influence. Answer: B. While freedom of speech is protected, limits exist to prevent hate speech, violence, and serious harm to individuals or society. What is the main role of parliamentary select committees? A. Passing laws. B. Investigating the work of government departments. C. Choosing cabinet ministers. D. Representing political parties. Answer: B. Select committees examine how government departments operate, question officials, and publish reports to improve accountability. Why does the UK allow peaceful protests without prior government approval in most cases? A. To weaken law enforcement. B. To reduce election turnout. C. To protect democratic expression. D. To promote tourism. Answer: C. Peaceful protest is a democratic right that allows people to express views and influence public debate without fear of punishment. Which example best shows equality before the law? A. MPs receiving lighter penalties. B. Wealth influencing court outcomes. C. Citizens and officials being tried under the same legal system. D. Judges being exempt from laws. Answer: C. Equality before the law means no individual or group is above legal accountability, regardless of status or position. Why is the BBC required to remain politically impartial? A. To support the ruling party. B. To protect editorial independence. C. To avoid competition. D. To limit public debate. Answer: B. Impartiality ensures the BBC provides balanced information and does not favour any political group. What is the main responsibility of the Crown Prosecution Service? A. Investigating crimes. B. Deciding whether criminal cases should go to court. C. Running prisons. D. Writing criminal law. Answer: B. The CPS reviews evidence from police and decides if prosecution is appropriate and in the public interest. Why is jury deliberation kept confidential? A. To protect judges. B. To prevent public pressure on jurors. C. To speed up trials. D. To avoid appeals. Answer: B. Confidentiality allows jurors to discuss evidence honestly without fear of retaliation or public influence. Why does the UK value an independent judiciary? A. Judges create laws. B. Courts support Parliament. C. Legal decisions are made without political pressure. D. Judges are elected by citizens. Answer: C. Judicial independence ensures fair trials and prevents political interference in legal decisions. Why are UK police expected to operate without political influence? A. To reduce crime statistics. B. To enforce laws fairly for everyone. C. To avoid elections. D. To increase public funding. Answer: B. Political independence ensures policing is impartial and focused on law enforcement, not political interests. What is the purpose of a general election beyond choosing MPs? A. Approving judges. B. Determining which party forms the government. C. Changing the monarchy. D. Rewriting the constitution. Answer: B. Elections determine which party or coalition governs and appoints the Prime Minister. Why are UK laws applied uniformly across England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland in some areas? A. To limit regional identity. B. To maintain national consistency. C. To reduce local authority. D. To centralize culture. Answer: B. Certain laws ensure fairness and consistency across the UK, while others are devolved. What is the main purpose of devolution? A. Ending Parliament's authority. B. Allowing regions to self-govern entirely. C. Giving regions control over specific local matters. D. Creating separate countries. Answer: C. Devolution allows Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland to manage certain policies while remaining part of the UK. Why is paying taxes considered a civic responsibility? A. It is optional. B. It supports public services and infrastructure. C. It replaces voting. D. It benefits only government officials. Answer: B. Taxes fund essential services such as healthcare, education, policing, and transport. Why is free press important in a democratic society? A. To promote entertainment. B. To allow government control. C. To hold authorities accountable. D. To reduce elections. Answer: C. A free press investigates issues, informs the public, and challenges those in power. Why must laws be publicly accessible? A. To confuse citizens. B. To ensure people can understand their rights and duties. C. To limit legal challenges. D. To increase court cases. Answer: B. Public access ensures fairness and accountability in the legal system. What is the role of the Speaker of the House of Commons? A. Representing the Prime Minister. B. Maintaining order and impartiality in debates. C. Passing laws. D. Leading a political party. Answer: B. The Speaker ensures fair debate and remains politically neutral. Why does the UK protect freedom of religion? A. To promote one belief system. B. To prevent social diversity. C. To allow peaceful coexistence. D. To replace the legal system. Answer: C. Religious freedom allows individuals to practice beliefs without fear, supporting social harmony. What is the main function of local elections? A. Choosing MPs. B. Selecting judges. C. Electing councillors to manage local services. D. Approving national laws. Answer: C. Local elections give communities control over services that affect daily life. Why are protests subject to conditions such as time and location? A. To restrict opinions. B. To protect public safety and order. C. To limit democracy. D. To prevent criticism. Answer: B. Conditions balance the right to protest with safety and public order. Why is volunteering encouraged in UK society? A. It replaces paid work. B. It strengthens communities. C. It is legally required. D. It reduces taxes. Answer: B. Volunteering builds social responsibility and community support. Why are children required to attend school? A. To reduce unemployment. B. To ensure equal access to education. C. To limit family choice. D. To control population. Answer: B. Education laws ensure children gain essential skills and opportunities. Why must discrimination be challenged under UK law? A. To promote uniformity. B. To protect equality and fairness. C. To restrict personal beliefs. D. To reduce diversity. Answer: B. Anti-discrimination laws ensure equal treatment regardless of background. Why does the UK have both rights and responsibilities? A. To increase legal complexity. B. To balance freedom with social order. C. To control citizens. D. To limit democracy. Answer: B. Rights allow freedom, while responsibilities ensure society functions fairly and safely. What does becoming a British citizen symbolize? A. Automatic wealth. B. Legal immunity. C. Commitment to UK laws, values, and responsibilities. D. Political power. Answer: C. Citizenship reflects commitment to democratic values, respect for law, and active participation in society.